Hey y'all, it's your girl Pernisi and I'm back with another live trading video today. Today's gonna be just a little vlog, I guess, just to show you guys like the day in the life of a full-time day trader. So let me just give you a backstory. I had PTO for this whole week to go on a trip to visit my mom for her birthday. We're going back to where I'm from, or where we're from. And I ended up having to go to court for a situation. So I had to push my trip back. And where I was supposed to be right now, I won't be going till tomorrow. And today's Wednesday, I'm leaving Thursday. So I kept my PTO days and basically been waking up every morning with the mindset of I am a full-time day trader and doing as such. So I've been waking up at 7 a.m., going to the gym, walking my little doggy. I have a great routine, and then get on the charts around, close to market open. Enough time to mark up the charts and then sit here and see what happens. So this is day 3. I wish I would have vlogged like all 3 days. I took a video of yesterday of me trading, but not like my whole day, which I had a pretty productive day, so I could have vlogged it. But yeah, so I woke, it's 7:43 right now. I am a little late for the gym already, so yikes, don't sue me. But it's 7:43 a.m. right now. I'm about to go get my workout in this gym. I already walked Cairo and fed him, so he's good. So then when I come back, I'm gonna shower real quick, eat something, and then hop on the computer. Okay, y'all, so I started to just look at the charts, and I need to get off of it while I'm at the gym, for real. I don't know, let me just show y'all. This is what gold's looking like. So definitely just gonna wait for market open because doesn't want to continue the uptrend and continue going up. Was this just a pullback to continue going up? I don't know. And then this is what Nas look like. Nas looking pretty good. I hope it keeps this clean little trend going. I can't stay off the charts for long. Gold's making a move up, but is it just going up to take out London liquidity, or is it going up because it wants to go up? And then Nas, I did mark up this demand right here just for like when market opens. If it hasn't made a move by now, I'm expecting it to come out and take out this liquidity before going back up if it wants to go up. But these are just ideas until market opens. Same thing with this. That would be the demand that I mark up right there for it to come out and take out all this liquidity. So we'll just wait. See what happens. I come to take the elevator because I'm done in the gym. It's locked because somebody's moving out. And the lights is off in here. So not only do I have to walk stairs in the dark, but also I just came from the gym. Your girl's back from the gym and we are on the charts. It's 9:15, so I'm a little bit behind, just a little bit. I like to get on the charts at least by 9. We're just gonna go through a quick little analysis for the higher time frames. Kind of just try to get a better picture of what might happen, but I really just don't want to assume anything. I just want to wait till market opens and see what it really wants to do. But right now, on NAS 100 specifically, it's definitely showing bullish for sure. And we got this untapped demand right here with some liquidity sitting right here. So we could come out, take that liquidity out, tap this, go up. We could. That's one possibility. But looking at the higher time frame, so daily is green. So, I mean, that helps with my confirmation. I also want to be aware that we are in this little supply, though, right here. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's this green candle right here. But however, we've tapped the supply multiple times and we've gotten some red closure some days, but it looks like we're continuing high even though we are in this supply. So just keeping them in mind, but high, new high, new high, new high. But you see this bearish trend right here. Our supply for 4 hour be right here. So yeah, we still got some room to come up. I feel like And we are at the current moment showing some bullish structure. We got higher lows, no new lows, and then higher highs. So that's always great confirmation of bullish momentum. So this is our hour, same thing. This is our 30-minute. So with the 30-minute, our untouched zone would be right here after liquidity. So say it does invalidate our 5-minute zone, I'm going to be watching the 32 just to see if it ends up reacting off of that. Because one time, actually I think this was Monday or whatever, this was like a couple days ago, whatever. It like completely went through my 5-minute zone, and no, it didn't tap any zone on my 5-minute, and I forgot in that quick to look at my higher time frames, and it was reacting off of a 15 and a 30-minute demand, and it was a plus setup. So definitely want to be aware of that. And then yesterday we reacted off of a 2-hour, 1-hour, 30-minute, 15 and a 5-minute demand, and we were bullish basically the whole day on gold. That one was on gold. The first example was NAS 100, but this example was on gold. So definitely just keeping those higher time frames in mind, because I literally watched that move from the beginning. Okay, I have marked out the 2-hour, 1-hour, 30-minute, 5-minute, all 15-minute, all that. I marked out that one demand, and I watched it from the beginning. I still ended up taking a short, and I did profit some because it was like a short-term short that was taking out some liquidity before going back up. But that would have been a banger trade, and I'm not mad I missed it. I'm happy I caught it though, because I can catch more trades like that now. But yeah, back to analysis. Sorry. So 30-minute, we open a new one in 9 minutes, a new 15, a new 30, and a new 5, obviously open at market open. So with our current, the ones that are the candles that are still the same, like this one, the hour, or not still the same, but you know, it still has time on it even after market opens. It's made both wigs, so it could come back and tap this right here. I want to mark up this demand as well on the hour. Just again, like I said, I don't want to miss out on an entry because of the higher time frame gave me the confirmation, but I just didn't see it, you know? And then the 1-hour and 2-hour and almost the 4-hour got kind of the same demand. So I don't know. I'm definitely anticipating that it comes down, take out some liquidity on this time frame and all the higher time frames, and react off of, you know, one of these sub demands. I don't know. We'll see, y'all. We got a couple demands marked up. A demand on the 30, 1-hour, and 2-hour. Okay, yeah. So this is kind of looking like how gold was looking yesterday with the demand on the 2-hour, 1-hour, 30-minute, 15-minute, and the 5-minute. With some liquidity sitting right here. So I'm definitely looking for market open to come and take out all this liquidity and react off of one of these demands for NAS 100. Now for gold, we're consolidating a bit. We had a big pull down. Let's just start at the higher time frame because I'm a bit confused just looking at the 5-minute, to be honest. On gold yesterday, I had marked up this 4-hour demand that we could possibly react off of, just because of all this liquidity sitting at these highs. This side of the liquidity did get tucked on the 4-hour, and it hasn't come back and tapped this yet. I don't know if it's gonna play out or not. That's just an idea, I had at the beginning of the week. I want to keep this higher time frame, the supply marked up, just in case we do react off of it, because we had a big reaction off of it. So I'm going to keep that there. I'm not really looking for it to take a trade off of it, but just to let me know that there is some resistance up there. But again, the daily is green. We got the 4-hour with bullish structure. I'm still kind of in this range though. Same thing with the 2-hour, bullish structure, but still in this low range. When we get a little closer to the chart, this is the 1-hour. We had this. So this is literally a freaking setup right here. I don't know if I took this or tried to take this or what, but This is the great example of a liquidity supply and demand. Okay, let me show you why. So it came up, made a high, came down, created a little bit of liquidity right there, came up, made a new high, came down, took out all of that liquidity, reacted off of this untapped demand, and is now going up. So honestly, I feel like I can expect this to continue to go up just because of how that whole situation played out. But again, we gonna see. So this is our 1 hour. Market opens in 50 seconds, so I'm done assuming. I'm gonna play my music and we wait till market opens. I don't be liking to delete all my markups and ideas and stuff because I want to be able to go back to it, but it's just be too much on the doggone charts, man. This is what I watched happen yesterday, and literally look at this. Oh my gosh. Imagine for a second I got in here. Let's just be realistic and say I got in at when the candle closed, right? After it came, did its thing, swapped liquidity, took liquidity, all that. Imagine. That's crazy. That's 1 to 3. What's the reward ratio? All right, y'all. Market's gonna open. Look at this trend. We love trendy trends like this. Gold's not really making a move for real. But look at this. If anybody got in and took this, beautiful. Just beautiful. Because it definitely reacted off of this demand right here. It didn't validate it. Anything. Props to anybody who took that. For real. I do, just for reference, want to mark up this demand. But it's like, there's also liquidity sitting at this. So it's just like, moments like this in the market, and I can only say this because I've learned from experience, obviously. Moments like this in the markets, a lot of new traders get in. They feel like they're missing out on making money. They think it's gonna keep going, and they try to get in. No, you're getting in at the top. Remember, the market moves in waves, up and down, up and down. Candles have to come down, basically. So if you are a new trader or whatever, and you always end up losing whenever you get in a trade, zoom out and look at where you're at on the charts, okay? If you're getting in up here, like where would you even put your stop loss if you was to get in here? None of these entries would be reasonable, and this is too long of a stop loss if you were to try to use this whole candle. Like, what? Yeah, just getting in at the top of the charts. Stop getting in at the top of the trend. Stop it. And same thing with sales. This could reverse at any moment. Now, is it showing signs that it might? No, but still. Getting in at the bottom of the trend, you're supposed to want to get in when the trend is starting, or something like that. I definitely forgot to start recording before I got into this trade, but I'm in a trade. I'm in sales on gold, but I have to walk my doggy, so hopefully this plays out. I do want to add a position, but I'm just waiting a little bit. It's failing to break this low. Okay, it broke it on the 1 minute. Okay, we got structure break a little bit, I'm good with this trade. TP or stop loss. I think I do want to add, but I want to wait for a pullback up. Because we're not too far from the zone right now. We could just be closer, I feel like. We do have a demand right here, so I'm being very aware of that. But low-key hoping for a pullback up before we go all the way down. We might not be able to add, to be honest, because it's kind of go. Whoa. Let's see. I'm hoping it comes back. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I got in closer to the zone for that first entry too, but it's all good, bro. Definitely expecting it to come back up, just not make a new high, because that's where my stop loss is. Okay. I'm ready. I want to go walk. I want to go walk the dog while this is playing out, but I don't want to miss my entry to re-enter. Definitely break instruction to the downside. 15 is red. That's good. 30-minute flipped. I think everything flipped. Flower flipped. Yep. The daily is green, yes, but everything flipped. I wanted to come back up here so I could add a position. I don't think it's going to. Maybe this will give me the pullback that I need. Maybe not. Okay, maybe it will. There's news at 10:30. It's 10:25. I just remembered. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Do I stay in the trade? Or do I get out? We're definitely going down. But are we gonna react off of this demand? And I'm not gonna lie, I'd love to get into that if we do. I think adding position is kind of like dead at this point. I do think if I stay through this, if I stay in through news, I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even for Shizzy. The news is, it's only yellow folder news, so it shouldn't be nothing crazy. But just in case, 2 minutes on this candle. I really wish I added a position, and really, it's not even for the money. It's just so I could leave stuff running, because this being my only position, it's like, and it's only 0.5, so like I'm, I don't know. We'll see. This trade's beautiful though. Oh wow, beautiful. It's tapping a 15-minute demand, and it has, nope, not yet, almost tapped. All right, it tapped a 5-minute demand. Will it react? Stop loss is definitely getting moved to the current candle it's in. Or break even. Do I see the trade through? I mean, this is a pretty hefty demand though. Like, I don't know, yo. In a new chat. I don't know. Oh, and the news is finna happen. All right, I took my contract out. All right, I took my little one out. 1 to 2. Q. However, I want to see how it's about to react off of this demand. It's a 15 and a 5 and a new 30. It did make a new high, and yes, it reacted off of this, but the daily is green as well. It's tapping it again. Will it react again? What we doing? What we doing? Everything is red. Should have stayed in for sales? Possibly. I'm thinking about buys, chat. I'm thinking about buys. I like this for buys. I'm not gonna lie. Stop loss current candle. I am on gold in for buys. Stop loss is gonna be this candle. I'm anticipating it flipping, but we'll see what happens. It might honestly just take me out, to be honest. Truth be told. All right, we got 40 seconds left on this candle. W entry? Oh my gosh, let's see. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Stop loss this candle. 1 and 1 was already hit technically. Am I going for a high? We got 13 seconds left on this candle. $15-minute flip. Everything except for the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour. That's still red. But the one daily is green. Oh, now we just wait. See if it plays out. Okay, I'm outside walking Cairo, and so this is what's going on. We got 3 minutes left on this candle. It's looking good so far. I want to bring my stop loss to break even, but I know it's just a fear thing. So I'm going to leave it where it's at because I still have a good stop loss and I have a really good entry, especially if this trade just goes off. Technically right now we've already hit a 1 to almost 3. However, that's just because our stop loss is that small. So we're seeing a lot of good bullish momentum right now, and I don't see a reason to get out of this trade right now. So hey y'all, I cut the trade 1 to 4. That was a beautiful like that entry for it going back up. Wow. I every time something happened, I was like, oh my god, I'm not recording. Oh my god, I'm not recording. I wish I was recording for y'all, and honestly, I wish I was still in the trade, but it is what it is. I got my profit for today. I'm good. This was a great trading day, and honestly, it was a great freaking entry, and I can't believe that I really just been on gold for real. Like, I've been on gold. Like, I've traded gold more than Nas this week alone. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, technically, I would have still been in this trade because it didn't even take out the low. I ended up manually taking myself out. That's crazy. But it is what it is. It was a good trade nonetheless. I'm very happy I caught it. I was going to trade for a little minute anyway, so... But yeah, I hope y'all had a good trading week. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Your girl's gonna go get ready for my trip. That's tomorrow. Oh my gosh, it's like I just forget all about this. So I'm about to go do that. On the first trade, I didn't have, I only had 0.5 in, so 65. But on the second trade, I had 0.25 in, so 0.404 on that. And I'm just like, imagine if I had more in on it. Oh my gosh, because it didn't even go into drawdown. Because of my entry, it just flipped. So I wouldn't even have to I wouldn't have even seen the drawdown. I would have just seen pure profit. But look a little crazy, but whatever. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all tune in for the next one. Dubs in the chat. We're doing good. I love it here. Bye, y'all.